hey guys!
Hi.
Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Ken. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. And this is my friend Kevin, down below.
StoryGlyph. First of all, my channel is about books. So if you guys are interested in learning about books or getting book recommendations for myself, go ahead and follow my channel. So I like basketball, and I'm not really much of a fashion person, but you know, I'll give my input on what I think about some outfits and stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is more of like your personal fashion.
Yeah.
And I consider you pretty well dressed all the time. So
thank you.
Welcome to this other episode of Style Swap, or Fashion Flip, however you want to call this. I'm joined with my friend Kevin. He's my resident straight man.
Hey.
But right now we're playing Scrabble, so you know, come and join us. First, I guess you draw a letter. Wait,
I'm not used to the plastic ones.
Oh, you got the fancy ones.
No, I've just played with wood. I've never played with plastic.
That's what he said. What is fashion to you?
Fashion is just essentially expression. Keeping up with what are the trends today, but it's really whatever you want it to be, actually, whatever you like, especially if it's put together with thought and stuff.
How do you usually express yourself? Like
regular Kevin is pretty much comfortable and relaxed clothing. Like, since I live in California, I love shorts and a t-shirt. That's my most favorite thing. And I like a lot of movement, so loose clothing is better for me usually. I don't really like sandals, actually, because I like to move a lot and I want to be able to run at any moment.
So I did frogs.
And you got a score 20?
And I get 20 because it's first word is double word. Yeah.
Cool. As far as like trying to be more stylish goes, yeah, just basically like a lot of street fashion. But now I want to definitely wear more colors, and that just really appeals to me a lot because colors just are so expressive.
You know, it's very interesting that you mentioned color, because actually we're gonna segue into it and talk about masculinity, specifically you're a straight Asian man.
Yeah.
You know, like, I wanted to talk about masculinity and what it means for you in that sense, because like to some people even color is too feminine.
I think that I grew up with a lot of misogynistic perspectives, actually, you know? Being in Orange County, mostly like I had a lot of straight white friends and stuff. So when I moved to LA, there was a lot more diversity versus Orange County, and that just opened up my mind a lot more to different things. And basically, it's just been a whole long journey of unlearning all my misogynistic perspectives and patterns, you know? Even as far as like questioning my identity, you know? Do I like guys or something, or, you know, am I straight or something? You know, it's a process that you ask yourself, and then you try to see, you know?
Yeah.
So going back to fashion is good to explore with different clothing, because then you can see how you feel wearing different kinds of clothing, even quote unquote women's clothing.
It's the thing is, like, I wanted to bring you here because like you are pretty secure in your masculinity. You're not afraid to experiment in color, have makeup sometimes, especially that your girlfriend is a makeup artist. Tima, by the way, she's right here in the corner, but I'll link her channel there too so you can check her out. She's amazing. But for most people, like, colors is an attack of masculinity.
Well, you know, it's funny because my parents have a donut shop, and then we have like sprinkle donuts and stuff, and there's like pink and white and stuff. And I've seen times where both parents, either the mom or the dad, will say to their little son to not get the pink one.
Wow.
Literally, and the kids don't have any perception, so they want to go for the one that's much more attractive, you know? Like pink. Yeah.
And it's crazy because like way back then, pink was a man's color.
Yeah.
And only like men would, and blue was a woman's color. It wasn't until the 80s that they switched it. So now it's really interesting that pink, you're wearing pink. I can see it.
Yeah, pink. And then I totally got this because I wanted more color. Yeah. That's why I got this pink.
So like it's interesting to see that now, like, even just the color pink is like, oh my god, that's so girly.
Right.
Growing up as an Asian male and having all the stereotypes of like Asians being not coveted, or like considered to be like effeminate and all this. Did you struggle coping with that?
Yeah, definitely. Culturally in the West, that men are not seen as sexually attractive. Effeminate, which is not necessarily something that's desired.
Yeah.
I've definitely felt that I was not wanted, for sure, and that I was not attractive. It gave me a lot of like anxiety, you know, about how I look and stuff, and just made me really self-conscious and everything. So yeah, those stereotypes are really, really harmful, definitely.
I always like clock people. Mildly blanket statements or problematic things that would be considered to be like a stereotype. And they said, no, it's just a joke. I'm like, you don't have no idea what you're perpetuating and the effects of it. So, but a lot of Asian men that I see, like usually they would take on, specifically here in the West, they would take from like black culture,
right,
and be very machismo through that.
Sure,
you know. But then I'm Filipino, so Filipino culture is very machismo in general,
right?
Just because we were colonized by Spaniards and all that stuff, so we have the hangover of that machismo culture. That don't do that. That's gay. Right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Gay things are like very.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, so it's very fragile in a sense like that.
Absolutely.
You didn't seem to go to that direction. You're pretty open.
Oh no! I definitely went down that direction. I think I've changed a lot over the past many years, even since when I first met you and stuff. Like I would never want to associate myself with being anything gay, you know. Because that's like my culture that I grew up. I mean, my friends, you know, my friends, my friend culture that I grew up with and stuff.
Yeah.
Misogynistic, very like, oh, we're not gay, very very homophobic and stuff. And I picked up on that. I picked up on a lot of those things, and even till this day, I'm like unlearning those like
so you constantly have to like unpack things.
Yeah.
Catch yourself. And be like, oh.
Exactly. Deep-rooted subconscious things. Yeah. There was definitely a overcompensation and a hatred of myself. You know. Anything that I felt about myself that was effeminate, I would not like myself for it. I wouldn't know this consciously, you know, but I was just kind of doing it.
But this is like how it was fed to you. Your sense of what masculine is conditioned. I'm just happy that you're able to catch it. And able to, you know, like to recognize the fact like, oh, I'm saying things harmful and correcting it throughout. That's commendable.
There's so many things when you say that. Like I just would try to be more of a man just through like through fashion, even like sagging in the 90s.
At least, my god, the pants.
Yeah, did you ever sag?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, every sag
is considered masculine. It was the masculine norm of fashion.
Yeah,
but it's crazy because like high heels were used to be men's fashion.
Yeah, totally.
You know, like the 19th century, the dandy, British elite, the thing that was considered very masculine. But today, if you take that dandy now, is very effeminate. Like the word dandy is, oh, you're such a dandy, you're such a feminine person. Masculinity and stuff, it shifts. And how would you define masculinity?
Masculinity.
I know it's a loaded question.
Yeah. Okay, so masculinity is assertive. It's all about action, and it's all about protection, decision making.
Aggressive?
Yeah, aggressive. Also very stoic, I think. So not much emotional expression, you know, and just kind of very straight in business and logic.
Yeah, those are the things when I think of toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
The fact that you're devoid of emotions.
Yeah. When
people have sex only for sex but no intimacy.
Yeah.
That is, it's weird how that is like considered masculine. Like how... not someone, but like this is like a cultural thing that everyone was like agreed upon. Like, yo, this is it. This is what masculinity is. Yeah. And this should be enforced. Yeah. And this is not harmful. Like, what? Right.
You know. I see it as we are kind of all on a scale of masculine and feminine energy in us. You know.
Of course, yeah.
And I kind of see it in terms of energy. Growing up and stuff, I would shun and shame myself for all my feminine energy, you know. And I literally was a psychopath because I literally thought like emotion was not good, you know.
Oh my god.
Just because even from Asian families, I don't know about Filipinos. Filipinos are so different from the rest of the Asians, but like as far as like a lot of Asian families, they're just not emotionally expressive of their emotions, you know. They just like don't talk about their emotions and not open with my parents and stuff, you know.
Oh, see, it's different for me.
Yeah.
Like, I think my dad is like that.
Okay.
Because the machismo culture, I feel like machismo culture has... Yeah. It depends on where you are, obviously, but it has parallels throughout. Like, it's all like the devoid of... They can't talk about how they feel. Right. They can't talk about emotions. Right. It's very... Yeah, and it's super aggressive. And that's insane. So, I mean, the one line that I think is like... we want to navigate is like where it becomes toxic, like how you know. So I feel like the extremities, like I think it's good to be assertive, definitely. It's good to be all these other things, but then I feel like masculinity needs a revolution. Like if you're a straight man, right, or even if you're a gay man, and you are quote unquote masculine, or you know.
Yeah.
So I feel like even if you wear a skirt,
Yeah.
it would be masculine.
Definitely. Yeah.
You know, because it doesn't change your masculinity.
Yeah. No.
But to a lot of people it does. When I was younger, I also, you know, I wasn't gay and free the entire time. I was out. I also had to unpack a lot of things.
Yeah.
And since I grew up in a very machismo culture, I
push away,
hide away all the feminine factors.
Yeah.
Especially for me being a gay man, I didn't want to be outed.
Right.
To a certain time of my life. So at a certain time, I didn't want to embrace all that. Trying to be more masculine.
Yeah. Or the less Asian you were, the better.
Yeah. Of course, because like you're considered to be not attractive. You know, there's so many times that I've encountered and people say like, oh, I'm not attracted to Asian men, and I'm just like, the entire race. Right. Growing up, I actually had that hangover because then I had such self-hatred at one point. Yeah. That I'm like, I'm not attractive enough because I'm Asian, stuff like that.
Yeah, totally. I always got that too.
Because then I had to unpack that, but then I caught that in myself, and I had to like do a whole reprogramming.
Sure, that's the same thing. So I'm working
like I literally flooded my Tumblr feed with just Asian men, like beauty models and stuff like that.
I noticed myself trying to do that too. I just try to like display more Asian people and stuff. On social media.
Because then by that sheer, because I know beauty is conditioned. What you perceive as beautiful is conditioned. It depends on where you are in the world. If you expose yourself to a certain thing, you can reprogram yourself to be a certain way. Sure.
And I think I've been doing the same thing. You know, I've been sharing, like I said, photos of Asian men to make it more normalized that Asian men are hot and sexy. You know, it makes me like myself more, definitely. So I think that definitely works.
Yeah.
It's okay even for straight guys to compliment, you know, guys and say like, oh, you're beautiful, you know, and say you're pretty and stuff, you know. And
thank you.
Yeah, so I just want to normalize that more. So I've been doing that a lot.
Men giving men compliments.
Yeah, definitely. It's okay.
Like,
it doesn't
so taboo.
Yeah.
Like people, or when we receive compliments, I feel like it's a reflex of ours. Like you say like, oh my God, you're really handsome. Yeah. We would say things like, thank you, I really like this too. You too, or we would bring that back. Yeah. Instead of just accepting it. I always like when people say that, I'm like, no, there's no need for you to bring it back.
But I think naturally we just want to give something back too, because we feel like we owe something.
Yeah.
to the other person.
Because of a compliment.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, but it's great because it makes everybody give. We can all be givers and receivers. Pushing the boundaries of my sexuality and stuff, you know, just like allowing myself to expose myself to be open to that, you know, like
if a gay man has sex with a girl, he's still gay. But if a straight man has sex with a guy, immediately, oh, he's gay.
Yeah. Or if a guy automatically makes out the guy, then they're gay.
Automatically they're gay.
But a girl makes out the girl and they're not. They're still straight.
That is like the double standard is real.
Yeah.
Saying that like straight men are marginally oppressed.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that their lines for masculinity is so fragile.
Yeah, exactly.
That it will break with just like a pop of pink.
Yeah.
So given all this stuff, what are you expecting for today for fashion swap?
Fashion swap? I've seen your clothes before, so nothing's out of bounds. I feel like Ken's pretty expressive and open with his fashion, and he explores different territories and is breaking a lot of stereotypes and stuff. So
I'm expecting a lot of comfort, and I'm expecting a lot of, you know, comfortable clothes for me.
Yeah.
I think we're done with this game. I think I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah, you probably won. It looks like you got that big 20 in the beginning.
All right, so we're gonna go get changing stuff then. So
yeah.
So we're here. Picked out outfits for you. I picked out 3 outfits.
Okay.
Kinda wanted to push your boundaries a little bit.
Definitely. I think you played it safe. He played it safe because I know you have different clothes and.
Yeah. So let's start with the safest. I think this one is pretty straightforward. Yeah, you can go ahead and change over there.
Sure.
And walk in, and then we'll get your first reactions.
Okay.
Okay.
What? Not bad. I like it. This is great.
I love it.
Wow.
I love it on you.
You should wear fishnets more often.
How do you feel in this outfit?
I like it. It's really like, I like the jeans. I like the light color. I don't have any light color jeans. The fishnets took me 1 second to adjust to because I've never worn fishnets before. And I really like this, is it satin? Like kind of.
Yeah. Red looks really good on you. Alright.
I like it.
Yeah, I enjoy this.
Yeah.
Alright, well I'm excited. I want to see you in a different outfit.
Okay.
This one's pretty straightforward as well, and
beautiful.
Nice!
Well, I love it!
This is great. Now this is very comfortable, very, very comfortable. Surprised about that. And everything's really relaxed. I feel this is more like a casual, relaxed, stylish look.
I like it a lot.
I don't think I'd ever put this together. The funkiness of this outfit really throws me off. Like I wouldn't expect to wear this kilt with something like a funky shirt, you know?
I like that.
Because I wanted you to wear a skirt,
yeah,
but I still wanted it to be masculine. Put all the fun colors in it. I have one more outfit for you. Come here and then I'll fix it for you.
Thank you.
So this is the last and final outfit that I put him on. So far he looked amazing in the other two outfits. So I feel like he just has a very like model feature anyways. I'm hoping he'll like this one. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Definitely has a retro vibe for sure.
It has a very retro vibe.
Vintage. It's fun. I find it a lot of fun. Definitely this outfit plus the second outfit, the last one I just wore, immediately uncomfortable in them because it's just not what I normally wear. And it challenges things. It makes me question stuff about myself and challenges things like why do I feel uncomfortable in this clothes?
Yeah. So
I like this one a lot. Like a lot.
I really like this one because you showed me this the other day and I was like, I love this outfit.
Well, Kevin, it's a unanimous vote.
Okay.
You're gonna be wearing this today.
The only thing I was avoiding was the heels. I like to move a lot and I want to be able to run at any moment.
We'll bring some flats.
Yeah, we'll bring some extra
just in
shoes.
case. Yeah. So now it's my turn to wear Kevin's outfits. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I love it.
What do you think?
I love it. I love the fact that it's like relaxed. Patterns of the pants is still like character. When do you usually would wear this? Like, is this it?
Every day. I mean, if it's cold, I usually wear shorts and shirt. So if it's cold, I just wear this like lazy clothes. The way it wears on you, it makes you look very like comfortable. Makes me want to cozy up with you. Yeah.
Deuces.
Excellent.
You know what's funny? I just saw this shirt on his Instagram the other day.
Really?
And I was like, oh, that's a really cute shirt. And here it is.
Oh my gosh. This is definitely my more everyday than the last outfit because it's a shirt and shorts. It's even more relaxed than my other ones. This is me trying to iterate colors, even though it's pastel, like it's not like bold colors.
She's a mood. I actually love this.
This is just cozy too. Like all my clothes are cozy.
It's very cozy, but do you tuck it in?
You can if you want. I've tucked it in before actually. So.
The loafers are a little big. They're 11s.
Yeah.
This one. Which one should I?
Them too.
This is so nice. I love it. But I think it's closer to something Ken would wear because the floral pattern. I feel like the first one is my choice.
I just want to comment real quick that are you sure?
Yeah.
You got it from Zara Women's.
I got it from Buffalo Exchange.
Oh, because it's a Zara Women's shirt.
Oh, thank you.
I was about to say, like, come on, Kevin's shopping from the women's section.
I wish I did that. I wish I could take credit for that.
Alright, so we got the clothes,
Mm-hmm.
we got the looks.
Yep.
And now we're going to take these clothes out for a spin.
Yes. I'm so excited. feels good. There's a little pressure in the front of my feet, and feels all right. Not bad.
Breaking in his heels virginity. Popping his heel cherry.